Here he goes on the attack. Still Sanchez. Cuts this one inside and Pogba. What a cross from Alexis Sanchez. And Pogba puts it into the back of the net. Oh, here we go, guys. It's Marcus Rashford who shoots first time. Absolutely brilliant. We really missed him, guys, while he was injured. Finally, we get the goal. It's Marcus Rashford with the... Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to the 7th episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series, and we've got a lot going down in today's episode. Huge Premier League games against Arsenal and Liverpool, and apart from that, you guys know our form in the Prem has been pretty tragic, so we need to try and get results against all these big teams. And also, Champions League final group stage game, which means the draw for the round of 16 will be made in today's episode. So there's a lot of action going around. We're going to discuss some transfers as well. Should be a fun episode. We do have some very tricky games in the Premier League in today's episode. Arsenal at Old Trafford, Liverpool away from home at Anfield, and also Fulham. And the fact that we've only won 2 games in the Premier League out of the last 7 that we've played, we've got to try and pick up the pace and get some wins on the board. And also Valencia, our final Champions League group stage game, but I'm not too worried about this one because we've already qualified for the round of 16. If you guys are enjoying this United Career Mode, show your support by dropping a like in the video. It only takes a second. Go down there, drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time, and let's get today's video started. It is now time for a press conference, and if you guys want to get involved, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First question of the day: you should clear the ball in defense, not pass it, because you're getting a lot of goals from that mistake. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to, just directly clear the ball during, dangerous circumstances, but it's a bad habit of mine to try and, pass the ball out of the back, and I try to do it every single time. And there are occasions where, it's good to pass the ball out from the back, but a lot of the times I should just be clearing the ball as far as possible. I'm going to try and keep that in account, and of course try and clear the ball more often. Next question: what position do you need to upgrade in your backline? Probably a centre back, because Manolas is fabulous, but Bai and Lindelof both have been very dodgy this season, so I'm actually considering maybe selling Smalling and bringing in someone world class in that centre back role that could partner Manolas. That could be a really good option. Let me know your thoughts on that, guys, down in the comment section below. Next question: would you consider selling Lukaku and buying a new striker? Honestly, yes. I know he's 25, he's young, he's 87 rated, has got decent stats, but I mean, only 4 goals so far in 10 games for a Man United striker. It's just not good enough. So if we can get a good offer for Romelu Lukaku, I'll probably look to upgrade. And the fact that, look at this, João Felix has got just 1 less goal than Romelu Lukaku, and he's got a better return in the Premier League than Lukaku himself. So I just feel like Romelu Lukaku is just not the player for my style of play, so we might be getting rid of him in the upcoming window. Again, this is a tough question, tough decision, and I want you guys involved. Let me know what we should do in the upcoming window. Not much time left, guys, for the transfer window. We need to start planning. And that is that for the press conference. Let's move on. Paul Pogba manages to win the Player of the Episode award once again. I mean, he continues to just dominate the midfield and even the attack for us. He's one of our top goal scorers, guys, which is unbelievable. And apart from that, he is our top assister. He just continues to perform, and you guys voted for Pogba as your Player of the Episode. So if you would have watched last episode, I'm sure you would have seen how bad we were defensively. We conceded 9 goals in the Premier League, which isn't good enough for a United side, and hence why we're going to be using new tactics in today's episode and trying to see if this works out. So I asked you guys in the comments what to do, and I saw a lot of suggestions for using a 4-2-3-1 narrow formation. I've used this formation a lot in career mode. I'm comfortable with it, and we'll see how things go. So this is how the team's gonna line up. It is a bit similar to, of course, the 4-4-1-1, but Matic now playing as a proper CDM. He's on stay back while attacking, so we're not going to see him go forward. Saul as well is going to play as a box-to-box midfielderish, and Pogba is going to, drop deep if necessary, playing in that cam role. Rashford and Martial and Lukaku have the freedom to attack, so I feel like this is how we're going to line up for our next few games, and we're going to see how things work out, because we need something to change. We cannot be conceding like 3 goals, 4 goals every single game. Something needs to change for us defensively. A quick season goals update, guys. So far 5 clean sheets, and I'm hoping with the new formation we'll be able to keep more. We need to try and keep more clean sheets, guys, otherwise we will fail that objective. And also in that Champions League game, I'm probably going to play the youngsters, so maybe we can make progress towards the homegrown talent objective. And also Pogba is fighting with Eden Hazard for the golden boot, so I'm hoping he can, help us complete the next Ronaldo challenge. We already completed Fergie time, that's brilliant, and Pogba is on 21 goal contributions so far. Now, last episode there was a vote between Pogba and Rashford on who should be taking penalties for us going forward, and 70% of you guys voted for Marcus Rashford, so he is going to be our penalty taker going forwards. So this is the team that I've gone for this big game against Arsenal at Old Trafford. Arsenal are actually struggling this season in the Prem. They are 15th if I'm not wrong. We are 3rd in the league and we need to get points on board. This could be a great chance for us to get a good result with this new formation and hopefully keep a clean sheet. I'm starting Alexis Sanchez because I feel like he deserves to play against his former side. Scott McTominay in midfield getting an opportunity because Saul isn't fit. Manolas playing as our centre-back. Even though he's not fully fit, I feel like we need his presence because he's probably our best centre-back this season. In fact, he is. So that's the team that I've gone for. We need 3 points. Let's get right into it. So this is how Arsenal are lining up, a similar formation to ours, but with a lot more width. They've got Aubameyang, Ozil, Mkhitaryan, Ramsey, El Neni, Mustafi and all starting. I don't know how this team isn't in the top 6 or top 7 at least. 15th, they're just underperforming, but we should take advantage of that. Let's get back to winning ways by beating Arsenal. Here's Matic in behind to Alexis Sanchez. What a chance this is. Here goes Sanchez, could cross it in, puts in a good ball to Marcus Rashford. How has he missed that, guys? Rashford with a golden chance to put us into the lead against Arsenal. I mean, look at that. That was such an easy header. That's a big miss. Hope it doesn't come back and haunt us. Here's Scott McTominay. Big opportunity for him playing against Arsenal. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez trying to beat one. Does so. It is now Pogba. Now Marcus Rashford finds space, shoots and scores. That is absolutely brilliant from Marcus Rashford. Good to see him, making up for that mistake he made earlier on in the game. And in the 40th minute of this one, we've taken the lead against Arsenal. Scott McTominay did really well there to find Sanchez. And then, of course, Pogba got the ball. And he's just an assist machine. And there you go, a driven shot from Rashford. 1-0 up against Arsenal. Here's Marcus Rashford on the attack. That's a penalty. Is that a penalty, guys? I thought it was a proper tackle. That's why I wasn't really talking about it there. But, well, that's great, guys. A chance for us to make it 2-0 against Arsenal. Absolutely brilliant. Hopefully we won't miss this penalty. It's going to be Marcus Rashford to take this one. Nerves of steel. Go on, Rashford. Score this one just like how you scored against PSG. Marcus Rashford misses. Well, what just happened here? That was not supposed to happen, was it? Rashford, where's the nerves of steel? Ice in his veins. How's he missed that? It is a corner for us. We don't really score from set pieces, surprisingly, in this series. But there you go. We've actually scored one just as I was talking about it. And it's Romelu Lukaku who scores his 5th goal of the season. And that should be it, guys. 2-0 against Arsenal, 83rd minute. There's no way we're bottling this now again. So hopefully we can at least keep the clean sheet in this game because it's been a long time since we've kept a clean sheet. But good goal there from Romelu Lukaku. And that's that, guys. Finally, after all this time, we've managed to keep a clean sheet. Actually, it's satisfying, guys. Keeping a clean sheet in the Premier League. A 2-0 win against Arsenal. Yes, I know Arsenal are struggling this season. They are 15th in the league. But this still feels like a big result for the team because lately in the Prem, we've been struggling. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Premier League table now. Wait a minute, guys. We're actually top of the Premier League right now. I wasn't expecting this because our recent results have been garbage, but it seems like Chelsea, Man City and all the other teams are struggling themselves. So we are top of the Premier League right now, level with Chelsea. And guess what? Chelsea face Man City in their next game. So we could end up getting a good lead at the top of the Premier League. We face Fulham, who are 6th in the league, so that might be a tricky game, but good to see Man United back where they belong. Paul Pogba wins the November's Player of the Month award, and honestly, I'm not surprised at all. He's having a sensational season, guys. The numbers he's coming up with is actually insane. 9 goals this season, and if I'm not wrong, I think 13 assists as well. He's one of our top scorers this season, along with Martial and Rashford. It's actually unreal how well Pogba's been performing, and I hope he can, continue this level of football. Here we go, guys. Time to face Fulham in the Premier League. They're actually 6th in the league, so even though this is at Old Trafford, this might prove to be a tough task. And also, I'm making another tactical change. I'm back using the 4-4-1-1 formation. Now, I know the 4-2-3-1 really worked for us well against Arsenal, but against Fulham, we're going to have most of the ball, so I want to use a formation that really benefits that. So back to a 4-4-1-1, but of course, to, cope with how bad defensively this formation is, I've put Luke Shaw and Trippier on stay back while attacking, so I'm hoping this makes a difference. and hopefully we won't be leaking stupid goals now with this formation, because going forward, nothing beats the 4-4-1-1 formation. So let's see how things work out here against Fulham. Now Marcus Rashford controls it well, out wide to Trippier. This is brilliant, guys. Here's Kieran Trippier, cuts this one to Paul Pogba. How has the keeper saved that? And by the way, why was Pogba running inside the goal rather than, waiting for the cutback? Player movement in FIFA 19 just baffles me. But anyways, big chance wasted. Oh, here's Romelu Lukaku in behind now to Marcus Rashford. There he goes. What a chance this is for Rashford. Shoots and misses. Honestly, Rashford has probably been one of our best players this season. But sometimes he's just so inconsistent with his finishing. Like, that's a chance you've got to put in, man. Rashford, big missed chance. Lukaku's not really having the best of games, so I guess it just makes sense to bring him off for João Felix, who's been in great form this season. Let's see if Felix can help us turn this around. It is a corner for us. Let's see what Trippier can do. A good set piece could go a long way for the club. Here's João Felix with a chance. Shoots. João Felix almost forced that one in. Sergio Rico with a good save. Now Anthony Martial. Let's go, guys. I need João Felix to maybe make a good run. Still Martial, though, on the ball right now, taking it inside. He finds Saul, who shoots first time, and that's in. How has the Fulham keeper not saved that? But I'm not complaining. Saul scores yet another important goal for the club. It's Manchester United 1, Fulham 0. Martial cutting inside. Absolutely brilliant there. He gets the assist, but it's Saul with the goal. I want to have a look at that again. Martial did really well to find Saul, and there you go. Weak foot, Saul, bang. 1-0 up against Fulham. Here's Paul Pogba now, pushing forward. I'm waiting for Rashford to make that perfect run. Not really the perfect run, but he is forward now. Still Marcus Rashford, taking it inside and outside. Now backwards. Finds Saul. That's brilliantly done there by Saul. Goes for the finesse shot. It's just wide. Back to Paul Pogba again. I see João Felix making a good run. Gets it under control. Gets the shots off as well, but Rico makes a good save there. And that's that, guys. Full time, back-to-back clean sheets in the Premier League, back-to-back wins as well. That's actually really good to see. I mean, last episode we conceded 9 goals in the Premier League, so far to concede 0 is actually brilliant. I guess the 4-4-1-1 formation is working really well with, having the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. So I guess that's the formation we're going to use going forwards with, the tactics as well. So let's hope we can keep this good run of form going. We are now top of the Premier League. It can't get any better, guys. 16 games played, 34 points so far this season. And have a look at that. 2 points above Chelsea, 4 points above Man City and Everton. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Let's keep it going. Even though last episode was a bit of a disappointing one, we've recovered really well and now are leaders in the Premier League. Now looking at the relegation zone, we've got Arsenal in the relegation zone, Brighton and Cardiff as well. That's actually mad. So up next we've got Valencia in the Champions League, and because we've pretty much guaranteed top spot in our group, I'm going to be giving the youngsters a run out. So you guys are going to see Greenwood, Chong and all these guys get some game time, and I can't wait to see how they play for us. So this is the team that I've gone for this one against Valencia, and as you guys can see, a lot of the youngsters are getting game time. Mason Greenwood starts, Angel Gomez down the left, McTominay as well, Chong starts, and I can't wait to see how these youngsters gel in and play together in the Champions League. What an opportunity this is for them to perform. Chong so far this season has probably been one of our best, youngsters, but I'm eager to see what Greenwood and Angel Gomez and even McTominay can do in today's game. Smalling captaining the side and also giving Romero a run out, because this game doesn't really matter that much. So let's get right into it. Well guys, I kind of forgot to turn on my recording software, which means you guys missed this goal, but there you go, you guys can see it now as we conceded a stupid goal to Goncalo Guedes in like 7 minutes itself. A bit embarrassing, I'll be honest, but I mean, it was just shocking defending. Let's see how these youngsters respond now. Okay, so we've received a penalty, but I'm not sure for what. I'll take it, guys, but let's take a look at the replay, because I'm not sure if it was a penalty. I got the shot off with Chong, and suddenly the ref runs to the spot and calls for a penalty. Okay, so they're not going to show a replay. Is that it? Okay, so let's have a look at it here now. Chong gets the shots off. Okay, he does get taken down. So fair play to the referee for spotting that one. And we get a chance to equalize. It is going to be Lingard taking this penalty. The senior most player in the squad. He needs to take this one and he needs to convert, to set an example. Go on, Jesse Lingard. That is what I call a world-class penalty. It is 1-1 against Valencia and game on. And look at Lingard do one of these celebrations. We haven't seen it so far in the series. Oh, this is not good, guys. Rodrigo could be through here. Go on, defense. Do something. But they just couldn't keep up with Rodrigo. He's just too quick. Fair play to Valencia for scoring, and it's 2-1. It kind of shows that we've fielded a weakened squad because Valencia are really dominating the game. Mason Greenwood now back to Chong. Gets the shots off, and that's absolutely brilliant from Chong. Goes near post with his weak foot as well, and he equalizes against Valencia. He's probably the most exciting prospect we have in the team right now. He's now scored 3 goals. In fact, he's now scored in every competition. He's been fielded in the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and now the Champions League as well. So that's awesome to see. But what a finish there from Chong. Chong on the attack now. What can he produce? Laying this one off to Scott McTominay. Back to Chong. Chong shoots with his right foot and almost converts. Chong is having one hell of a game. Valencia putting a ton of pressure on us right now, and it's understandable because they need to win this game. Otherwise, they could be out from the Champions League itself. And that's that, guys. It is full time against Valencia, and I'm really happy with this result. I mean, having a 2-all draw against Valencia with this team, you know, with full of youngsters, inexperienced players, and against the Valencia side that wanted to compete and get the win, I'm very impressed, guys. A 2-all result is absolutely amazing, and what a talent Chong is, guys. I really enjoyed using him, and I want to use him more going forwards. He's going to be world class for us at some point in this series. Well, unfortunately, you guys are going to have to wait until the next episode to find out who we'll be facing in the Champions League's round of 16. The draw will be made in the next episode, so I genuinely can't wait for that. We finished top of the group. Valencia have been knocked out. Juventus through as well in second place, but yeah, man, I just can't wait for the draw. Back to some Premier League action now. We've been in good form in this episode. Let's keep it going, but now we face Liverpool, our bitter rivals who aren't enjoying the best of seasons, but you know what, this is the kind of rivalry where form just goes out of the window, and we're going to see both teams trying 100% to get the win, and I want to try and do that, guys. Imagine beating Liverpool to try and stay top of the Premier League. That's where it's at for me. It's time for Manchester United versus Liverpool at Anfield. Here we go, guys. Liverpool at Anfield away from home, and this is the team that I've gone for. Basically my strongest 11. Rashford, Lukaku, Pogba, Saul, Martial, Luke Shaw. Every one of them starters are playing this one because we need to beat Liverpool, guys. Let's get right into it. It's Man United versus Liverpool away from home. So we face Liverpool in snowy conditions with Mo Salah starting up front as their striker, Mane out wide, Fabinho plays as well, Van Dijk in defense. They've got a very good team, guys. This is going to be a tough game. Naby Keita in behind to Mane. Salah shoots and De Gea with this save. I'm actually struggling to, see the ball properly. My god, man, snowy conditions are so annoying to play in FIFA. Luke Shaw in behind to Pogba. That's a fabulous pass from Luke Shaw. And now it's Pogba cutting inside. Still Pogba could get the shot off, does so. And that's absolutely sensational from Paul Pogba as Manchester United have taken the lead against Liverpool. And what a moment this is for Pogba. I'm sure he'd love to score against Liverpool. And there you go. He's getting to do that now. Cuts inside brilliantly there with, of course, the step overs. And then the finish was just brilliant. I just shot it, guys. None of that finesse shot. No time finish. Just a regular shot, and Pogba slotted it home like it was nothing. No chance for Alisson, and that's a big goal for us, guys. We lead 1-0 against Liverpool. Now Anthony Martial. What's he going to do from here? Still on his right foot. Inside to Romelu Lukaku, who turns, but Van Dijk has just pocketed Lukaku in this half. I mean, that's why the scoreline is 1-0. Virgil van Dijk is unreal. Because of how good Virgil van Dijk is, Lukaku is not getting any chances in this half. So I've brought on João Felix for him. And let's see what the Portuguese can do against, a very good Virgil van Dijk. Anthony Martial keeps the ball in play. Puts in a good cross to Saul with the header. He got above Robertson there, but Alisson got there first. Not much power on the header. In fact, no power on that header. João Felix, now Pogba, chipping this one to Marcus Rashford. What a chance. This is Rashford on the volley, going for the spectacular. But he kind of just fluffed his lines there. Oh, well, this is not good. Salah putting in a good cross, and Henderson equalizes. This is so unfair, guys. We've dominated pretty much the most of the game, and then one chance for Jordan Henderson. Of all people, Jordan Henderson running into the box to score. Like, what's going on? And Liverpool have equalized. Here's Anthony Martial, finds Matic. Back to Martial now. Let's see what he can do. The Frenchman now trying to push forward. Doesn't really work out well. Although João Felix finds Pogba. It is now Marcus Rashford. Rashford gets past one. Gets the shots off, but it's blocked. But he still has the ball though. Cuts this one back. João Felix, no! How has he missed that, guys? João Felix, you've got to be scoring that. That was the chance for the Portuguese to become a Man United legend. Scoring a winner against Liverpool, but that's a big chance wasted. Oh no, another cross, and no way has Fabinho just scored there. I should have just gone with the 4-2-3-1 formation in this game because I thought, you know what, we can score a few goals against Liverpool. That's why I went for the 4-4-1-1, and it's just completely backfired as Fabinho has scored a potential winner. We could have just scored the winner on the other end with João Felix. We missed that chance, and now Liverpool have taken the lead at Anfield. The Premier League this season has been just insane with all the big teams, you know, not really performing up to the mark, including us. But we still have time. Let's see what can be done. Pogba now pushing forward, finds João Felix. Now Anthony Martial, this is brilliant. We might be able to score straight from kickoff, guys. But Alisson makes the save. No. Finds Paul Pogba. Now Marcus Rashford finding João Felix, who shoots first time, and he's missed again. João Felix has been getting into good positions. He's getting past Van Dijk as well. But the finish just isn't there. I cannot believe this, guys. We've been beaten by Liverpool, our rivals. Losing this game is definitely a painful blow. And the fact that we were the better side for most of the game, it's actually more frustrating, but oh well, it is what it is. At least we weren't embarrassed and we didn't concede like 3 or 4 goals or like 9 goals in the Premier League last episode. So there are positives that can be taken, but ultimately losing to Liverpool is never a good thing. We need to bounce back from this quick in the next episode. The Premier League is getting really intense right now. I don't think we've done a career mode, at least on FIFA 19, with such an intense title race. As you guys can see, Chelsea top of the Premier League right now with 35 points, but we do have a game in hand with 34. Man City with 33 points just behind us, West Ham with 33, Liverpool with 31 and Everton with 31 as well. So effectively 6 teams right now in the title race. It's getting really intense. Let's see which teams are in the relegation zone. Arsenal's still there with Burnley and Cardiff. Imagine if Arsenal get relegated. That'll be nuts. Next episode though, we've got a lot of games because it's the holiday period in the Premier League, and you guys know, back-to-back games and all that sort of stuff. Like, look at this, 3 games, 3 Premier League games in a week, which is insane. And then we've got this one against Newcastle as well. A lot of gameplay in the next episode, but most importantly, we will be in the transfer window, so we're going to discuss a lot of transfer business, and you guys can chip in now itself with some transfer suggestions. Season goals update, and I think we've done really well with our objectives, at least in this episode. 7 clean sheets now, not bad at all. We've got to keep pushing forward and trying to keep more clean sheets. Homegrown talent, 16 appearances for our youngsters like Greenwood and Chong. That's pretty good now. And with FA Cup games coming up, I'm sure we'll get that up to 40 by end of the season. And also, Paul Pogba now on 23 goal contributions. And I'm hoping Pogba or maybe someone else can chip in with a few more goals and help challenge Hazard for the golden boot. So I guess we've had a good episode with our season goals. It is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode, and your nominees for today are Tahith Chong. He had a brilliant episode in the Champions League. Of course, he balled out, scored as well, and also earned us a penalty in that one, so he had to be nominated. The second nominee is going to be Saul, who scored a match winner for us in one of the Premier League games. So you guys can decide between Chong or Saul. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote. And that is it, guys, for today's episode. Next episode, transfer window opens, a lot of Premier League action. Should be a fun one for you guys to watch, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Drop a like if you did. Your support on this series has been incredible so far, so let's keep it going. Make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content, and I shall see you guys next time.